Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. Came in here to finish my journal, and I was gonna just do it by myself, and then I said, well, I might as well bring y'all along. So, or at least film it and then decide later whether or not, you know, whether or not I actually post it. So I'm gonna cut down these pages before I fold any more of them. I need them 1/16 less than 8 inches. Yeah, we couldn't have made that exactly 8 inches tall. That would have been way too easy. Whoever made the golden books did us a disservice, didn't they? So anyway, I figured I would bring you along, and we just sit here and chat and hang out. And you know, if you, again, I always hit that handle with this thing. Let me see if I can move it over here. Here we go. Maybe that'll work. So I need a hair under 8. Okay, there it is. That's the mark for a hair under 8. Wait, I guess it was 1/8 under, not 1/16. Because this has more notches than that one does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1/8. Okay. It doesn't matter. I'd rather have them a little too short than... But anyway, I wanted these pieces intact before I folded them. Because see, like these are already folded. And I'm going to have to cut them folded. And so, therefore, my pieces will already be folded. Let's see, if I was a bone folder, where would I be? I thought I had everything out. Oh, I see it. It's in my little tool shed back here. Okay. I just want to see what we're looking at here before I cut any more. Because this is going to give us good size tags and pockets and things like that. So, does this fit? Yes, it does. And it's even a little short, which is fine because that gives us, it's short this way by 1/2 inch. Remember, we made this 6.5 inches instead of 6 inches. Okay, so there's one. One. Let me go ahead, and since I've got these folded, I'm going to go ahead and cut them. Even though, in hindsight, I wish that I hadn't. Let me find my 8. No, not right there. Quit. There we go. Nothing's hurt by it. Oh, I did 2. Yikes. Okay. Well, now I know I can do 2. The papers are fine, but these are folded already, so, which that would probably be fine for a pocket or anything like that anyway, so I'm going to straighten them back out. But I decided, especially the thicker ones, I wanted to, cut before I fold it. I've got my big chomper here. I've got some eyelets, and it's all in my way. Okay. Let me get all of this out of the way so I can start cutting. All right, now these are directional, so I need to pay attention to that. Doesn't matter, but I need to cut it from this direction. So the other, I tried to, when I was printing, because these are the ones that I printed myself, front and back. When I was printing something that had a pattern that mattered which direction it was, I tried to put something on the back of it that didn't matter, so that I only had to worry about one direction. These little peeps are so cute. Okay. I'll fold them. I'll cut them all, then I'll fold them all. Okay, so this one matters. This side kind of matters, so we're going to do it from this angle, or this direction. So how are your, tell me about your April journals. Have you, okay, that worked out. Here's another one with peeps on it, but with a white background. And, yeah. And the other one just has stripes, which I would want them vertically anyway. Oh, no. I hate it when that falls on my paper like that. I need to find a way to move this I've got this little drawer here, and the handle always sticks right there where I need my cutter handle to open and close. But anyway, so tell me about your journals. And okay, these flowers matter because they're upright. These flowers don't. So let's get this where we want it. And y'all, it was so liberating to be able to print my own double-sided paper. I got that new printer for Christmas. And, oh, I guess I did 2. I didn't know I did that many with the peeps on them. It's alright. Need to count at some point. But I know I'm using this, so. But anyway, when I got that 12-inch printer again, when I got it for Christmas, you know, I knew that I could print on one. It just hit me the other night. Hey, you can print on both sides. Yeah, this definitely goes this direction. That one definitely. I did a pretty good job of keeping them lined up. I made one error with one that you probably didn't even catch. And it was this one. Because I wasn't sure how to refeed my paper. So this one, I was doing the plaid on the back, but I accidentally printed it on the front. But it turned out to be fine. It just looks like plaid with carrots on it. So let's see, this side doesn't matter. This side really doesn't matter. So we're just cutting. So are you using a bought journal? Did you make a journal for this month? What are you doing? Tell me about your journals. I have been planting. I was going to come in here early this morning and do this, and I did not. Oh, I did that one twice. Because I'm trying to get my greenhouse is just overwhelmed with plants right now. Okay, let me see how many I have. Oh, okay. I didn't cut that one yet. Where am I at so that I know? I know you love watching me count paper. It's your favorite thing, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I have 10, 11, and 12. So I need 4 more. So I have, I think I decided not to use this Easter egg one that I had in my stash. I think I'm going to use this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I think this blue will match some of this. The ones that I chose not to use are these, which, I mean, I can always, again, use them as tags. I can use them. I already told you I was going to try to cut around some of these crosses and make tags out of them, or use it as a background. I'm going to try to fit it on Easter, and I have a better chance of fitting it on Easter if I don't. This was the only one that I was really thinking about maybe adding back in, but I would have to take, and I could take this one out. I might do that, because that one can be used anytime. This one is definitely Eastery, so let's do that. We'll use these 4 right here. That looks like that goes this way, so this would be the top. And again, I'd rather them be a hair too short than too long. And I'm going to use this one. Although this one is a great one. I've got another one these plaid backgrounds like this are really great for making tags and things. Because you can put, you know, they just make great background. Well, they make great background papers too. And that's why we use them, right? And this just came out of a cheap paper pad that I had. Okay. One more and then we're done. Well, we're done with the cutting. And then I'll just fold them real quick and then we'll be rocking and rolling. So, that right there. Yes, that, oh wait. Yeah, okay. I forgot that one was double-sided. I love that floral pattern. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it. I love the different pinks and stuff. So, okay, so now I'm just going to take and fold them and use my bone folder and get them nice and flat. So I think I'm going to use, because for my spine, because I used, now that looks like it should go this way. Okay. Because I glued two pieces of cardboard together for my spine. And I did that to make it the same thickness as the board, the book board, the cover. Otherwise it would have been, you know, too thin. The spine would have been too thin. Not for what we need it to be, but it wouldn't have matched the thickness of this, right? So you have to make them the same thickness as this, the board. I see places I need to re-glue. Anyway, so, let's see, I like this one, that. And, let's see, I'm going to keep them separated so I don't have to count them. I shouldn't have to count them again anyway. Okay, so this ought to go pretty quick. But anyway, I'm going to use the eyelets, I think. I'm going to, that's why I got out my trimmer. I mean, my long neck chomper. Because it's got the hole punch. And I may decide to fold these the other way when we're putting the papers together. But for right now, I'm just getting them folded. Did I do the bone folder on that one? I like the thickness of the papers that I printed too. They're not as thin as just standard paper. But they're not quite as thick as the cardstock. Like that one is thicker. The double-sided cardstock that I bought at Joann's was a good bit thicker. It was pretty thick cardstock, so I like having this weight paper that I'm using. But I figured that I will never be able to poke my needle through that double cardboard. I think I'm going to put these flowers out. Nope, I'm going to put these out, seeing how they have to be right side up, because otherwise I'll be putting them in upside down. You know what I'm saying? And same with this one. I didn't realize that I did two peeps that were white background. I knew I did a white and a pink background, but did not realize. Okay, almost done. I think I got one more. I love this plaid, or this checkered. I love those colors. I love Easter. I love the colors of Easter. Okay, so we have that one, and this one. So real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so now we get to put them together. This is going to be the fun part. Oh, I shouldn't have just raked them all up, should I have? So what do I want to be my cover? Let's decide that, because I didn't want to cover up the little golden book. It was still in good condition. Nobody had written in it. Not that that mattered. But I'm thinking, I was almost thinking this one, because that would definitely match. Any of them would match really, but that one would match too. I'm going to put a pocket here. I don't know what I would want to use for a pocket just yet. Well, of course, I always say I'm going to put a pocket, and then half the time I don't. This probably would make a really good pocket. This would make a cute pocket. Let me see the ones that I had already folded. If I want to make a pocket. Oh, this one's cute. Oh, I could use the ones with the little cupcakes. Or I could use this one. This one is a little greener than that. That's kind of cute. I hate that it chopped off the top of those cupcakes, though. So if I use this one, I don't want to use this one, is what I'm trying to say. So let's start off with, let's just start off with some bunnies. And then we'll worry about the pocket later. Because I've got enough paper that matches all of these. We'll either start off with some bunnies, or since I have two of the white peeps, I could start off with that. That's got that blue in it. That looks cute. It's got the gold, and it's got, yeah. What do we think? It's in that one. Okay. So then we would need one to match this. So I wouldn't want to use like this plaid, but I could, since that's so colorful, I could put I could fold this one like this and put the white paper next to the, or this looks cute with it. And see, it would be the same back there too. That looks cute with that one. Okay. All right. Made that decision. So now let's make this decision. Somehow or another, I have to make the transition from this set to this set. And then my, see, like, these did not come from the same set, although those don't look bad together. They look pretty good together, actually. One, two, three. I could do that. I have a feeling I'm going to move some of them around, because I've got to get this this color introduced here somewhere. Let me see if I can open this one up and fold it the other way. I must not have folded that one. I must not have scored that one very well. Let me correct that. Because I don't think that this one would match that. Not really. And I don't think this one would. So maybe we'll just go with a white, and then we'll transition back to this. Now this would match this one. So would this. Let's use this one. So I've got white on the inside, so I can go anywhere with this. I do not know how to quite figure out how to get... This might be a good place to insert this one. And then here, and then I can start over with... Let's do this one. Ooh, look, that's going to be pretty together. Isn't that really? Oh, y'all can barely see. I'm sorry. That's going to be pretty together. Okay, that one would go with, not really. Not really. How about, that doesn't look horrible with that. It looks better with this maybe. Yeah, because this just has the hop, hop, hop on it. And it's kind of got the pink and the gold right there. So let me try that. And then, ooh. I can do this right here. I'm thinking that I was kind of thinking I wanted this one for the 16th. No, I know what I want. Okay. Let's see. I want this one here, or let's see, how do these cupcakes look with the peeps? A little busy. A little less busy with, how about that? Does that look a little less busy? That's kind of cute. Nope, but I have this option. So I can have this one just so that that's white right there. Then I can do this one. And that one will be white on the inside, because that goes with that. That's not too busy. And then I have these and these. These one and these one. So I can do, which one do I want in the center? The bunnies like this. So what do we want? That's kind of back-to-back peeps. Does that one kind of match? There's no yellow in it. This is orange. But that puts that one in the center, and I like that. So let's see. Let's see how we like this. Okay, so we have, this will be our cover page. This will be one. This will be our second day. Make sure everything's facing the right way. This will be our third day, our fourth day, our fifth, our sixth, our seventh. I'm curious to see where Easter's going to land. 8th. I love this. The 9th. The 10th. I love this one. And that's going to be a fishing day. That's not going to have anything to do with Easter. Okay. The 11th. That would be the 12th. And that would be the 13th. The 14th. The 15th. And the 16th, and the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. Well, that was kind of the least Eastery page I had, wasn't it? I don't know if I can flip-flop. I don't know if I can flip-flop those two. But here's what I can do. It's got carrots on it. So this will be Easter. So I can use this to cover this side of the page. Doesn't really match. But I can cover the whole page if I want. I don't have to have, you know, or if I make a pocket here to stick stuff in, you won't even see part of that. I don't think I want to change up any of the rest of it because I really liked the way that fell together. And that and all the rest of it. I mean, those worked perfectly together. That ended up not even getting to be with, because this matched like this fabric, this paper so well, and ended up with a white paper. But I don't think I want to sit here and fiddle around with it. And, you know, because I really like that together. I mean, I could do this and have that, but why complicate it? Okay, so I like the way it is. I was hoping that something Easter, more Eastery would fall on Easter, but we can fix that when we get there. So I have my paper clips. I'm gonna do this a little different than I normally do my journals. I'm gonna have to quote unquote do it the right way, I guess. Because, and I say that because I feel like I do a cheater method when I'm doing my one. Oh wait, do I want to add any? I did not pull any. I didn't put any. I know I did. I know I wasn't going to use any book pages in this month, but I did not think about doilies or anything like that. I'll just have to tip them in. Okay, so what I meant by cheater method is normally I just take it like this and I poke my hole all the way through it. And you know what? I've got to run and go get my pokey tool because it's not in here. Darn it. Let's see. So, no, I might be able to punch. So I'm going to punch the holes in this. I've got my little template started. I made sure it was the width of, or the height of my thing. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. Maybe. Let me try doing it this way, so I can line that up right. Okay, and then let me find a pencil or something to mark something with. Let me use one of these. I can see them up there. Where are they? I have all my markers and my... I don't see... Well, I see a pencil. I don't see my erasable ones. Did I not put them when I did my reset thing? Actually, I'm doing one more, I think. It's been a while since I've done this way. I normally just go here, this looks like center, and go through it, but I can't poke through that with my little pokey tool. All right, so here's my center. There's my center. And then I'm going to this one, the first one on the end and the first one on the end up here. And I should have done it on the, well, I can fold it back outside this way. I need something other than a pencil to mark that with, I think. Let me find center. So this looks to be about the center. Like that. I'm sure there was another way of doing that, but we're doing it this way. Okay, so I can see my marks. Does that still look like center? Yeah. Center of the spine this way is what I'm trying to say. So, I have my big chomper. I have it set on the smallest holes. On the, you can set it to the 1/8 or the 3/16. And then we can set eyelet. No, I want it on the smallest one. The one, well, I had it there. The 1/8. Alright, I have not used this thing in a while. So I'm going to get down real low so I can see where I'm punching. Okay, that worked. Getting down real low so I can see where it's lined up. I know it's probably shaking you when I'm punching the holes. I probably should have punched them from the outside. Because the holes on the outside are not very clear. Yeah, they're fine. They are fine. Don't think I can do that with these though. But I didn't bring my pokey tool in here. And that would mean I'd have to run into the kitchen real quick. And y'all would either have to talk amongst yourselves, or that means I have to edit a video, which I really don't have time to do today. Oh, I haven't picked out my stuff or anything. Here's my needle. I don't need any more clips. I already have the clips. And I just need some thread. Let me reach up. Oh, here's some thread. Right here. Let's pick out what we want. Actually, I think this one looks interesting. I'm so glad I got this. This is one of those decisions that you make at a thrift store and you wonder if you made the right decision, because they were $5 a piece, but I haven't had to think about embroidery thread in a while. Okay, so what color? I think we decided, we meaning you in the comments, some of you wanted the teal. I know I'm facing away from the camera. Hold on. Some of you wanted the teal, like this. I think somebody even said the pink and the teal side by side, which I might could do that. I think I could pull that off like that. And then the green, I think everybody said the green pom-poms. I was sort of leaning towards the blue, but now that I see that with that, it doesn't really go. If we would have put the pom-poms here, I would have gone with this color. But I like this green, it blends in with the book. So the reason why I'm bringing that up now is because, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and cut both of those so that I don't have to drag those back out in a minute. I still, y'all, call me crazy. You won't be the first person, but I still like this orange, and it matches nothing. But I will have plenty of opportunity to use the orange in the book, so I'm good. Okay, so the reason why I was doing that is because I was trying to decide what color thread we would want. So I'm thinking, if we're going to go with this dark teal, that maybe we would go with a tealish. Is tealish a word? This is more of a, that matches that perfectly, or almost perfectly. Okay. Oh, here's that green that's going to be in the pom-poms over here. What did I do with my pom-poms? Oh. See the pom-poms? But let's see. So those two, I was looking for a teal that would match that, this, or a pink. A pink would be pretty too. Like a light pink like that. Is that the same color pink as the, well, I did just have it. Pretty close. Okay, let's see if there is a, let's see, we're putting away the orange. If I'd have used that orange rickrack, I would have used that orange. Okay, this was not supposed to be the longest decision of the day, though. I just want to see if there's a teal that match, and I keep putting it up. Is there one that matches? Not really. Not really. That might be a better pink. That's too close to tell. That looks good with the fabric. So does this. It'll blend in more. Okay, I don't like that one anymore. I don't think that one. This matches that teal a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. Okay, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Okay, so that big decision was made. And I probably had some other options. Let's explore all of our options before we go forth. Now that I had y'all all take a vote on what the options I gave you. Because remember, we have my rainbow of things. I think I used this one on the Easter one last year. I don't see anything that... I don't have a lot of teal on here. I still have a bunch to put on here. But... Just for giggles, I wanted to see what this one was going to look like. I don't think I'm going to like it, but also don't think I'm going to get it untangled. Nah. We're going to stick with what we have. I love that rainbow wreath, though. I want to finish it. It's hanging on the back of my door right now. I'm going to make a place for it on my wall. I think it's going to actually hang... Oh, I didn't set my eyelets. And I don't have to, but we have them. We might as well. Right? How much time do we have? Not much. I have these white ones. I don't know if I did the hole big enough for them. I think I have some colorful ones somewhere. Yeah, I don't think I did the hole big enough. Darn it. Let's see if we can make them work. No. Nope. Okay, go back to the 3/16 and we'll chomp them one more time. Ooh, I hope I chomped that in the right place. Is that shaking you when I chomp? I'm not looking at the phone or the camera. I'm looking at my hole I'm chomping. So my apologies if it did. Okay, so now they'll fit. And then I need to get this and this set to the bigger size and this set to the bigger size. Okie dokie. And then we're just gonna squeeze, and we have an eyelet. Did I squeeze too hard? No. Okay. Didn't take too long. I don't do this very often. Squeeze. Oh, I got when I squeeze my stool shoots out from behind me. I guess because I'm pushing and I'm scooting back already so that I can see where it's going, and then it wants to shoot out from behind me, so that would be good. If I end up on the floor, just it's all good, don't worry. Okay, so I can put these up. Get those out of the way. And then we can do, I still don't have my pokey tool. And I still don't think that I can line these up and make the holes. I could try. Make the holes with the eyelet punch, the hole punch. I don't think it's going to work. I really don't. So I don't think I'm going to have a choice but to go get my hole punch. But in the meantime, we can decorate. Well, it is harder to decorate. Well, do you want me to just sew it with it? Yeah, because look what time it is. Yeah. Let's decorate. So I've got this one. I don't know if I want the pink and the teal together. I think I just like the teal. And then, is that the color we picked? I'm looking for my little pink one. Well, I will glue one of them down first, and then I'll see. It covers up a little more than, covers up more of the bunny than in the book than I want it to. I'm gonna glue the teal one down, and y'all can tell me yay or nay on the pink one. But I think the teal one ends up looking pretty good. And that will also help glue this, because this little frayed edge was not glued down all the way. But it should make that stick. Come on, don't you do it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let that dry. That's cute. I'll let it dry and then I'll trim it up. Okay, so this one though, I would want to do my pocket first, I think. Because I'm going to put, let me untie it first. I don't know that that's going to look very good on the inside. Because it doesn't really match that. It looks good from the front of the book. But, oh, but wait. If I use this one for a pocket, it ties in the green. See, you just got to outsmart the, that's a really deep pocket though. I don't think I need one quite that deep. Let's see what I want to, how long would I want it? Cut it. I'm going to use my trimmer so I cut it straight. I'm trying to figure out if I want to overlap. Probably not. I was trying to figure out if I want it to overlap the fabric. If so, it would look like this. Let me cut it there and then see, because that's the halfway mark. I think that's 6. Yeah, where I had it folded was 6 inches. And then I'll save this one for a pocket inside. Oh, I need to trim off probably right about the bottom of those cupcakes right there. So how big is that? 3 inches. That's usually what I have. I'm going to do it a little taller because I don't want to cut his ears off. Or not much. So it's like 3 1/4 or somewhere, not quite 3 1/2. And then I'll make a cute little border or something. Putting all my scraps in my box up here. Alright. So now we can decide whether we tuck it under here or we do it over. I don't think it really matters. Do you? I think if I do it over the fabric, it'll give me more room to put stuff in. But see, I didn't want to hide that this little golden book belongs to. And then that'll look cute with that. So that's what you're gonna see. So yeah, I think that'll be fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Fabri-Tac again because I lost my pom-poms. Yeah, that'll make that green work on the inside too. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, because the green wasn't working on the inside for me. This is thin paper, so art glitter glue would probably work. But I need to glue this down a little bit more. Let me do this side too while I'm at it. Okay. And I'm concentrating. Okay. Where's the top of my cupcakes? Alright. So glue it. Yeah, Fabri-Tac feels a little overkill for this thin of paper. But seeing how I am gluing it to fabric, or on top of fabric, I figured it was appropriate. I'm going to have to get some more Fabri-Tac. I mainly want it to hide this barcode. And bottom, scoot it up. There we go. Pinch them in a hair so that it buckles right here. And that gives you more room to put stuff in. It makes your pocket a little looser so you can put more stuff in it. And, okay, so now we just got to put our pom-poms on. This does make sewing it in. I'm stalling because I don't want to have to run in the room and get that. Yeah, and that'll hide that little booger spot on the there we go. That's gonna be cute. How's that gonna look from the outside? Let's see. Let's pick it up. That will be cute because I was debating on putting it on the outside of the book. Is why I don't know if I like it on the outside or the inside better. It doesn't hide anything, so it's fine on the outside. But if it's on the inside, you don't see as much. I mean, you just see the little pom-poms. See, that's all you'd see. Although that is stinking cute. Pretty cute, pretty cute. What does the back of the book look like? Sure. We'll glue it to the inside. Alrighty, we'll make that decision. And then if y'all don't care, I might sew those in without you. I just was trying to get this journal finished, and I said, well, I might as well turn on the camera and have somebody to talk to while I was working on my journal. And, you know, now I have y'all to talk to. While I'm working on my journal. Because if not, I'd have been sitting in here by myself. Okay. Let's see if we got that relatively straight. We did not. But I do like that you can see a little bit of the the border, or that little strip right there. I do like that, so I'm scooting it up a little bit because I like that you can see that little bit and not just the pom-poms. I like that you can see that trim right there. Does that make sense? Okay, how does that look? That one should be dry, so we should be able to cut that. That should be dry, so we should be able to cut cut that. Apparently I need to trim that fabric. And now all I have left to do is sew this in. So I think I'm going to, rather than stopping the camera and run and go get my, because I don't think I have another pokey tool in here. Wait. But wait. Darn. I thought I had another one. I have an awl. Let's see if an awl will work. I don't like it because it makes the holes too big, but... So, where's my little... Here's my little cheat sheet. I can see my holes. Why are we... We're cattywampus. Why are we cattywampus? Okay, so that's not going to help us very much, is it? So that's a hole, that's a hole, that's a hole. So I'm going to make my mark here, and I'm having to flatten it out. So I'm going to have to when you open it up all the way, it displaces the papers. You know what I mean? So then you got to shove them all back in the, where they're supposed to be. There we go. I'm having trouble getting them. Let me take those off for a second. I'm struggling with, okay, because they all should be the same size. I don't think I had them lined up good. Apparently, or lined up well. I don't know. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. Hey, it's working. I don't have to go all the way through. It's an awl. It just makes such a big hole in the center. I mean, yeah. This middle page, it just put such a big hole because it gets chunky real quick. But hey, at least I had it. So I can throw this together really quick. Here's my needle. I've got 5 minutes. Can I do it in 5 minutes? You're right. Let's see, I did it back. It'll take me 5 minutes to figure out how to get this string off of here. That's you. Oh no. Oh, looky here. I got it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then some. Rather be too long than come up short. Let me try to get this end threaded. Okay. Well, this part's gonna be easy. Getting it through the spine. Let me put a clip on there so I don't pull it, because I have no tension whatsoever. No tension. So I don't want to pull it through. I've got loose gold thread everywhere. Every time I open that drawer, it comes out. Okay, so let's line this up. We're gonna go, I didn't think about how this blue thread was gonna look with the inside page. Probably should have gone with a pink or a... That would have looked better on that page. But we may end up putting a piece of washi down it anyway. You just never know. Okay, so, and then we're going in through this top hole. Did I make a top hole up here? Did I go all the way through? I'm not sure I went all the way through with the awl. Yep, must have. It just, I didn't go through very far. Okay, so now we're going to go back through the center hole, trying not to split the thread that's already in the center hole. Okay, so I want to hold that one out of the way, and then I want this one to come up here. This was not a tutorial, this was just a craft with me. Put my needle away so it doesn't end up in my foot. Because y'all, I don't wear shoes. I'm like, unless it, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I was gonna say unless it's 20 degrees, but I used to wear flip-flops a lot, all the time in the house or whatever, and outside and gardening and everything. And then when I became paralyzed, I couldn't hold the flip-flops on my foot. Okay, so I'm going to take the, because my toes wouldn't hold on my shoes. I couldn't even wear slippers. If it didn't tie on, I couldn't hold it on my foot. So I have missed my flip-flops. But I think this summer I should be able to, I can wear them for a little bit. Like, I've been kind of playing around with it around the house. And I can wear them for a little bit. Those are not quite even. That's close enough, I think. Nope, wrong way. Okay. So let's see if this looks okay. That's so cute. I love those little punnies. I love the peach and the pink. And now we're just going to tie a knot. We've got one on each side of this string right here. We're going to pull. The last time I did that, I broke the string, I think, last month. And had to redo it. That was most unfortunate. And, okay, we'll go ahead and open up. Feels like that's going to go through that eyelet, but oh, I was going to put, I wasn't going to. I considered putting another eyelet right here and just hanging some stuff. I did not like the stuff hanging from here because it clinked, and when I went to go journal, it clinked all over everything. All right, here's our book, and I did it in 5 minutes. Well, I mean, I did the sewing part in 5 minutes. So, right now I just have this. Tell me again, because I think one of you said pink and the teal, but tell me again, now that you see it together. Just the teal, it looks cleaner. Or do you want the pink too? I don't think I'd want it here, because that covers up too much of the book. So I would want it like there. I'm not sure. But tell me again. Because I think one of you said the pink and the teal together or something like that. You know what might have been cute though? Where's my little piece? No. Nope. Okay. I said might. Alright, I like my little book. This is the first time I've done a little golden book, so this is a smaller size for me to work in, but I think it will be fine. I did most of my pages double-sided so that I don't have to think about backgrounds a whole lot. I mean, I'll have a few, but I have plenty of pretty papers to use to cover those if I need to. And I think we did everything right side up, and I'm going to quit talking. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed watching me make this book. And now you get to see me work in it because I'm ready to go. And then we're going to make some spring tags. I just had to get this finished. And anyway, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate you so much. And all your kind comments. And I love all your comments. And I love all your help. And your, telling me what looks better here or there. And I love all of that. So keep it coming. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.